Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing great today. I'm Drew Dohn. I'm hosting this podcast here with STAAR. Please come in. Come on, let's go.
I don't come in a room with no claps.
Yeah, that's right. Clap, clap, clap. Let's go.
Hey guys, good evening. Happy Thirsty Thursday, I like to call it sometimes, because we are having a delicious drink for this.
Cheers.
Cheers, a little bit of whiskey, and you can't go wrong with your Topo Chico.
Little Topo Chico in there. It's pretty good stuff.
Oh yeah, I love it.
It's real good.
Super. And the best part, 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 sugar, keto friendly.
0, 0, 0. This is the only type of zeros I like to see in my life other than bank account zeros.
Right.
With some digits in front of them.
Drew, how you doing tonight?
Too blessed to be stressed. That's what I like to say. So how you doing, Miss STAAR?
I'm doing great. Honestly, I was looking forward to tonight's podcast because I know you have a lot of things to say to our audience tonight. We do have a couple of little behind the scenes footage that you just saw how we prepare the drinks, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and replay it with no video. You can see how I'm pouring the ice and the whiskey and the Topo Chico. It's pretty fun making drinks with you. I can't complain about that. But we also have giveaway alerts towards the end of the podcast.
Yeah, so stay tuned to that. That'll be fun.
It is, especially with the holidays that are coming up for families or your boyfriend, your husbands. You're in for a treat. So make sure to watch this full podcast for that giveaway alert. Drew, what is up tonight? What's going on?
Hey, today we are going to be talking about, maybe a controversial subject, but, it's all about flexing that Idgaf muscle. We all know the texts. Maybe we can put it up here. Idgaf, right here, somewhere right there. Bing, 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 right there. I don't give a beep fuck, basically, okay? I don't give a fuck. And it's all about having that swagger coming into, we're going to talk about business, but you can apply this to the media entertainment. You can apply this to, just your day-to-day job. It's all about just being the best version of yourself and just having that swag.
And you can apply it to your family if needed.
Yeah. It's great for family households.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. All right. Oh, cheers.
Anyways, so definitely IDAF. Everyone is used to using that on texting, on Instagram, DMing. Someone tells you like, oh, why are you wearing that? This is the most common thing in girl world, right?
Yeah.
And especially like, why are you wearing that? Like, do you think it might be a little slutty, a little too, or I look too grandma, or I look too slutty? Like, make your mind. Like, I want to dress the way I want to dress. I get it sometimes if it's an actual work establishment, human resources code and all of that. But it's like, I
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
But straight up though, it's but having some swag with it, have some class with it is what I like to say. But it's all about who you are, right? Don't, they always say fake it till you make it, but be the best version of yourself. If that's truly how you want to play the game, play the game full out. What I might have said sometime in our previous podcast was, guys, no one's coming to save us, right? We're Ready Player One right now. Basically, we're playing the game of life right now, and there's opportunity here every single day. And really, guys, you just have to flex that I don't give a fuck muscle and have some swag coming in with it. Let's talk about some examples possible.
Yes, I want to talk some examples. Actually, before we get into the examples and the debate with you, I do want to ask you, like, with the I don't give a beep situations, like, how do you get in that mindset? Because for some people, it's hard because a lot of people do care what family members say, friends, or especially social media, because you can get trolled on social media. Like, what do you do? Like, if you've ever had a bad negative, I doubt you've had a bad negative. But negative comment.
Cheers to the haters, man. Cheers to the haters right there, first off.
They hate us because
they hate us. Come on now. Come on. Quote it, man. They hate us because they hate us right there. But how do I deal with them, man? I just say, pardon my French, but fuck the haters. Really, fuck them. And you don't let them get to you. Now, you mentioned, so there's two different types of haters, okay? Maybe we can get into this. because sometimes the enemy doesn't come from, far away. It comes from within, which is the household. What's your environment? That's why it's so important to surround yourself with the right type of people, right? The law of averages. If you hang out with 5 losers, you're going to be the 6th loser. But if you hang out with 5 doctors, you're going to be the 6th doctor. It's just the law of association. So how do I do that? I really don't pay attention to it. And at the end of the day, who pays your bills? Who pays your bills? Straight up. Straight up. Who's signing well, I don't know, people sign checks too much anymore, but who's moving the money from this account to pay the American Express bill, to pay the debit card bill, whatever, to pay the utility bill? Who's paying that bill? You're paying that bill. So don't give a fuck about what people say. Straight up.
Yep, you're very, very right. Cheers to that. Cheers. All right, so why don't you go ahead and start us off with a couple debate situations here with I don't give a beep.
Okay, some debate situations. Let dive into that a little bit for me here.
Give me a scenario here, like a hypothetical situation, and how would you react to it? Or how would you think I would react to it? Like,
this is kind of diving into my personal side of stuff. Real estate, I know we have a lot of mixed different people following us as far as like in the entertainment industry, in the business world. And it's kind of a whole clash of our audience. But, let me just dive a little bit into the real estate world. Like most of the time as a real estate investor, I'm working with real estate agents. And sometimes when I'm pioneering and trailblazing, what I like to say, in different markets, I have to work with real estate agents that think they know exactly how my money should be spent. And that's one of the things that really pisses me off because, guys, listen, at the end of the day, you can't give a fuck. Like, especially if you're dealing with anything around money. The money does not have any emotions or any feelings. It doesn't care who you are or what type of day you have. And that's just the hard damn truth of it. I don't like it. I mean, listen, I wish I could just eat ice cream and hang out and watch Netflix all day. I really wish, or something cool like that. But I mean, unfortunately the bills have to be paid and legacies have to be made. I mean, why do we do all this? It's really for the next generation, hopefully. And it's to give us the best quality of life while we're here today. Tomorrow isn't always given. So the present is truly the present. Yesterday was the past, tomorrow's the future, and today is the present. That's why we have to take action today. So that's why you can't give a fuck, because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
So what have you done with, obviously we're not saying any names or nothing. Everything is cognito. Especially when it comes like to your business and stuff. So when it comes to real estate agents, have you ever had to deal with someone that you felt? I didn't even finish saying the question. This is
all
bad.
The above, guys. I love my real estate agents. There's good ones. There's bad ones out there. And I'm so sorry. I totally interrupted. But guys, listen, there's good real estate agents. There's bad real estate agents.
Have you ever had a real estate agent that it would feel like he or she wanted to be your boss and tell you how to run things?
Yeah.
When they're supposed to be listening to you in regards to, this is a situation, blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Yeah. I've had a lot of people try to tell me that this is the way that it works in this market. I don't know about other markets, but, I've written up certain, X amount of deals, blah, blah, blah. And let me add it to this way. We have a course where we teach people how to flip houses all over the country using other people's money. I have partners with that are affiliated with that. DM me if you guys are interested in learning more about that. We'll leave our socials here later. But a lot of people have issues in our program with dealing with real estate agents in different markets, especially on their first deals, and having the confidence to say to a real estate agent who's made millions of dollars, potentially, or hundreds of thousands of dollars in that particular real estate market. And as an investor, you're coming in there and telling them basically how to run their business. Now, I always tell people, guys, understand the nature of the money, basically, right? Thee who holds the gold makes the rules. You have to find the gold in your life. What makes you the gold? Okay. You know, in a lot of ways, we talk about real estate as a gold chain, right? Going to the pawn shop, getting a loan basically off of that. Basically answer a lot of questions there.
Yeah, you definitely answer that. So from the real world to like the business side of what you do in finances, going now into the media industry with the I don't give a beep, right? I'm going to start off with I'm not going to say calling it out, of course I'm a Latina, but in the Hispanic households. Now, it's a very controversy what I like doing, being an artist. You know, not a lot of families are on board with that, right? Especially in the Hispanic Latino culture. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes they're not as open-minded as, you know, your regular non-Hispanic family households, right? So, and this is not my case. My parents have always been very supportive with all my crazy or stupid dreams, whatever. So they're always been there for the artists.
Stepping stones.
Yes. So anyways, it's like sometimes they're like, why do you want to be an artist? That's something very common in families with Latinos. Why do you want to be an artist? It won't pay you the bills. It's a long process. It's an investment. Yes, you waste your own money. And it's like, get a job, go be a doctor, go be a teacher, go be a lawyer because you did this, or get into this. They want you to kind of follow the whole line of the family. So do you see what I'm saying? Latinos want their kids to automatically, you know, they're raised to most of the time to grow up, go to school, graduate, they'll get married, have a family, and then stick to your job.
Yep.
Right? Because any other thing, sometimes families won't accept it, especially with being an artist. I mean, it's always being social. Of course, some drinks here, some smoking here. The way you dress, obviously, you know, you got dresses for red carpet. Sometimes they can be long formal. Sometimes they got to be short. Maybe parents don't like their kids dressing this way.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like if you let all those negativity people, even if it's your family, I know it sounds harsh, but it's like you got to still keep believing in yourself. This is the mindset, like, I want to do this. You're not going to tell me, don't do this, you know? So that's very common in Latino households because they want them to get into something that's going to pay the bill, because an artist doesn't, you know.
You mentioned something there. You mentioned they go to school or they just go get a job, right? And I've broken this down in maybe a previous podcast and on my page. Job is actually an acronym, and it was developed in the 1930s and 1940s in the Industrial Revolution. It stands for just over broke. My question to you guys out there, you know, at the end of the month, I mean, you guys have more month than money. You see what I'm saying there? You guys run out of the money quicker than you guys have time, is what I'm saying there. So, guys, just over broke is the way that the world wants us to basically live. And that's the system. You know, we go to school, we get a good job, then we go work a 9 to 5 till we're 95 is what I like to say. And then we retire and then we pass away, guys. And we know today, especially people that's looking at this on our social media or even on social media, you know that there's a better way of life. You guys know deep down in your guys' hearts that there is more. And you guys know that you guys can be doing more.
So I have a question. And yes, I'm talking to you. Is there a goal you have in mind? Is there a dream you want, but you haven't been able to follow it or pursue it because you're afraid of what people might think of you, what people might say? Why do that? Why are you wasting your time and energy? You should be focused on having a family right away. You should be focused on saving your money and not wasting it. I mean, in my opinion, sometimes I think, why save money? Because what, is it all going to go with me when I'm buried and I'm dead?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a very firm believer, like, live your life like if it's your last, because you never know if you're going to wake up. So if you are scared and you feel fear, but you have a gut feeling you should follow a dream and you haven't because you're afraid of what your family or friends are going to say about you, you need people around you to support that inner circle. This is why a Lamborghini has 2 seats.
That's right.
This is something you say so much, Drew.
Yep.
Like, minivans are, yeah, they're cool. SUVs. I have Peter the pilot, right? It's great. But, and Peter's okay. He's an 8-seater, and it's really anywhere between 8 to 10, close to my friends, right? But still, a Lamborghini has only 2 seats because it won't carry people who aren't worth it, who won't be there by your side to support you every step of the fucking way.
And you can get there quickly.
Especially the way you drive.
Pretty much. But one of the things I wanted to mention there is the acronym FEAR. Maybe we can put something up here. Fear. False evidence appearing real. Okay, FEAR is an acronym. I've given you guys 2 acronyms here. Just over broke and FEAR. False evidence appearing real.
Interesting. All of a sudden you're a teacher now.
Well, guys, listen, I've had to study this stuff myself, and the best way to learn it is truly from the teaching position.
Right, definitely, because the student always should surpass the teacher.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
And that's why I'm teaching you guys, because I'm talking to the younger people out there. Listen, we're in our late 20s at the time of this recording, and listen, we're talking to the people younger than us. You guys are the future. We might be running the world right now. We might be showing up on podcasts and doing big things, but it's all because we had great people that were doing this, that we were following. Success leaves clues.
Exactly. The question is here. Where do you want to be from today in 10 years? Yeah. Do you want to be sitting on your own podcast, living your dream on a yacht, driving that Lamborghini, Ferrari, whatever? You need to follow the dream, because if it's the gut feeling, always go with the gut feeling.
Amen to that. I was just mesmerized there. I was like, yep, amen, cheers. Amen, amen. Boom. Cheers. We might need to do a little reload there,
reload. All right, let's go ahead and talk about a different hypothetical scenario in regards to I don't give a fuck. We talked about the business, with real estate kind of situation in the media industry with your dreams and what your family might think of. So I need you to give us another personal situation while I'm making the drinks over here.
Okay, another personal situation of where I had to flex I don't give a fuck muscle. I mean, really, yeah. We might have to.
We got technical problems.
Good. Okay, the ice is coming out here. By the way, these things are great, man. You get one of these thermal things here. You can get a little bang bang chickaroo there. Sorry, headphones users. I'm very sorry. I should have given you a warning there. You guys should have seen it coming though. Anyways, oh god, some ice is falling. Ice man down. Okay. All right. That's enough. Okay. Where were we? What was the question?
Hypothetical situation. I don't give a fuck moment.
Situations.
Personal.
Man.
I'll make it strong so you can start talking.
Yeah. I mean, basically where we're at is hypothetical I don't give a fuck situation.
In a personal situation, not business, not media industry. Ooh, got him there.
I got to think this one through, guys. I mean, there's so many, guys. I mean, it's going for your dreams, really. I mean, you're going to have people that's very close to you. I mean, guys, I've had my own parents say, why are you going after this? Like, this seems like a waste of time and these things. And listen, you can't worry about what the haters and the people are going to say, is because you know you only have a limited amount of time in this world. Cheers. Thanks. You know you have a limited amount of time in this world, and if you just keep moving forward and you keep going for what you want, it doesn't really matter what the haters say. So, I mean, personal situations, I mean, yeah, there's parents, there's friends, business associates. I mean, guys, it's really tough in the business world. The longer you survive in the business world, the harder it truly is. And that's why business is truly not cut out for everybody. It takes a strong mindset. It takes a strong person. And that's what these podcasts and Instagram and social media really gives people the opportunity. And that's why I personally take my time out of my life, out of my busy schedule, to jump on podcasts, to do things like this. Not only I enjoy it and it's a hobby and it's fun, but I love to share share the knowledge, because I was in the same situation not so long ago where I was desperate for the knowledge myself. How do I get to the next level? How do I build this mindset where I just don't care? Where I don't care about all the other people as far as just what they give a shit about. Like, at the end of the day, who pays your bills, right?
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah, whoever sings that song. Cheers.
And the whiskey hit.
Yep. Fantastic stuff, by the way. Can we talk about this stuff here? Yeah. Well, I know. I understand. Bring the bottle over.
Oh.
So who do we got over here? This is black and white.
Puppers.
Oh,
we call puppies puppers.
Look at these. We'll get a picture of this on the podcast here.
Anyway, so this is honestly one of my favorite whiskeys down in Mexico. You can't go wrong with this. Sometimes he likes to mix it with a little bit of the other liquor.
Yes, of course. Oh, the vermouth.
The sweet.
You throw a little sweet vermouth in there. Oh, it comes out beautiful. It's almost like a Manhattan. I like to call those Manhattans. Manhattans.
Then your Topo Chico, you can't go wrong with
sparkling little water up in there, preferably Topo Chico.
Mm-hmm. And then I like a little bit of your sugar-free lemonade.
Oh yeah, throw a little splash in there next time.
So that's all in here.
Call a little bit of heaven.
Sometimes tequila, sometimes vodka, but this time whiskey. I've always loved whiskey. It's my old classic favorite, honestly.
I'm probably in the category with some of our followers of, it's just a drink like a fish, whatever it is what it is. If there's tequila, we're going to be drinking tequila. If there's vodka, we'll be drinking vodka. I'm not picky about these things, ladies and gentlemen. I have my preferences, of course, as we all do.
Yeah.
But I go with the flow because, hey, I don't give a fuck. May the
flow be with you.
Because I don't give a fuck. Anyways.
Talking about for the events topics that just recently passed 5 days ago on October 22nd at El Farallon Venue Center and Events. Imagen Latina magazine, as you guys can see the magazine here. This is the cover for this edition for 2023 for the final one. And the next page that you're about to see on the screen here on our podcast is I'm featured on Imagen Latina magazine. As you can see, the pictures and all these paragraphs. We have a total of 5 paragraphs here talking about our events that we've had together at red carpet events. And this edition of the magazine is actually a little special because Drew, as you can see here, I'm going to try and zoom out for you so you guys can see here the name. I know it's small on the screen, but anyways, Drew was featured on the magazine about his name as an upcoming influencer with Shooting Star Media. So when I showed him the magazine when I got back, it's like, okay, well, this and that, which besides everyone was asking for you because Drew couldn't make it. He had a very important meeting. And so that was October 22nd. But we were there representing Drew. Woo! So everyone did come up and they're like, where's Drew?
I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't make it there at that time. I had a special meeting I had to be at, and
But
it's why we work hard, so we can be at those special meetings.
So yes, and we're really excited because we're really planning on working hard, not only our regular jobs with the podcast with you guys, finishing 2023 on a strong high note. I'm very happy and blessed that Drew is upcoming, being all these events and promo, PRs, and everything with publicity. So stay tuned because you want to make sure to follow him. This is his page on Instagram. Hit that follow button.
Yes.
Hit that follow button. Congratulations. You are at 11,900 followers, as we can see.
Wow.
I honestly think that you should, you're going to surpass the 12K, which he's catching up to me, which is kind of peanut butter and jelly, but.
Peanut butter and jealous is what I like to say. But, hey, they hate us because they ain't us and we don't give a fuck.
How do you feel with having almost 12,000 followers when about 6 months ago, you were probably around almost 3,500?
Yeah.
You have grown so much. I'm so proud of you.
I can't sit here and say I never wanted it because I always did. I always knew that I could bring the influence that I do. I knew I could always bring the message that I do and help the people that I'm helping. I always knew that it it's it's God's timing, God's good, and it's all God's plan. But how do I personally feel about it? I think it's really cool, man. But at the end of the day, what makes, and I was actually talking to you about this privately a little bit earlier, was what makes us different in this industry is we don't have to rely on this for our day-to-day living, which is a blessing because I know a lot of you guys out there are trying to do this. And you guys are trying to build, and God bless you guys because it's a struggle. You don't make a whole lot of money doing this in the beginning, but it does pay off in the end when you get into the big levels. But when you're up and coming, it's hard. I get it. But fortunately, we this is all organic. This is real. We're not doing this for views. We're doing this for the real deal.
It is not scripted.
It's not scripted. This is real. This is raw. You can tell that we make funny jokes. And I mean, we say stupid stuff sometimes. But it's not stupid because if you guys can pick through the salt, like if you guys can pick through the grains, you guys can really get a lot of good nuggets from this. Ultimately, we're having a great time talking to you guys here. This is our hobby, guys. I mean,
and the best part, we get to booze.
Yeah, I mean, hey, booze on a thirsty Thursday. Cheers to that.
I know, guys. Honestly, the week is coming to an end. There's going to be special content for this upcoming week that we will definitely be posting some behind the scenes of our VIP, the lifestyle, the blogging, the going out. We want you to come and enjoy, even if it's through the camera, but come enjoy this experience with us.
Yeah.
Come and have a little taste of it, even if it's virtual, but still. We want to show the world.
Do it.
We want to show you a whole new world.
It's a whole new world.
That's kind of an inside joke.
Yeah.
But
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And if you don't, well, do that.
You'll figure it out eventually. Because cheers to the new world.
Cheers to new world, new adventure, new journey. Wow. Oh, and also stay tuned for the upcoming podcast in November because we will be traveling for work in regards to a special place that was provided for the podcast and to create content. So can you guess where we're going to be traveling to in November? It's a very hot place. So put in the comments here on YouTube, or you're watching on Instagram or on TikTok, on Facebook. Comment where you think we are going to travel to do some content creation for social media. We want to know where your creative mind goes to.
Yes, please. We want to know.
And we're driving, so just kind of give those insights. Yes,
it's drivable.
Yes.
But keep in mind, we drove. My business partner and I, we literally drove to Tennessee in 2 days from the coast of California.
Yeah, it's about 36 one way. When I went to Gatlinburg I actually left from San Marcos, California.
But I mean, if y'all have done this before, there's a lot of sightseeing, and we just blew right through because we're speed demons, speed and power. We're business people. We got to get there.
Yeah.
But before we go, because I do feel like we're coming to the end, correct?
A little bit, yep.
So I do want to mention then, how do people get into this giveaway?
Ding, 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 ding. That was a surprise.
Because I'm going to tell you what, I'm over here, like we mentioned in the beginning, we didn't touch upon it till this moment in time. But I want to know about the giveaway.
You want to go, that's why.
I want to know about the giveaway. Well,
all right, guys.
Well, there's the hint. Going somewhere. Where are we going?
We're going.
There's the hint.
So, guys, the holidays are coming up. Today is October 26th.
Correct.
Thursday. So the holidays are coming up, and when the holidays come up, my birthday's in December. So I love to start celebrating my birthday month since November through January. Yes, I'm weird. I take a whole month because
she forgot when she was born, so she just takes a little time off. She forgot.
But it was around that time frame that I was born. No. So my birthday's in December, so I get really happy, really hyper, really ecstatic. And I like doing giveaways. I like giving back. You never go wrong with that, right? And you always can help others during this special time. So if you want a special place to go for a date, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, or your hubby, or if you have kids, we are giving away 2 tickets. But here's the best part: 2 free 99,
Free 99, baby.
2 free tickets to. I know it might sound weird, but it's not that weird. It's cool temperature water. It is a water park for Sesame Place by San Diego SeaWorld. So 2 free tickets. Take your significant lover. Take your family with you, but we are giving away 2 free tickets. I got a question. What?
Is Big Bird gonna be there?
Elmo too.
Elmo. Oh my God.
So you are probably asking, what do I gotta do to do? You want to go to this giveaway?
Yeah. What do I need to do in order to qualify for this entry?
You're going anyways. I'm taking you.
Okay. Well, I just want to know. Well, okay. If I wasn't me, what do I need to do if I wasn't me to qualify?
All you have to do is follow this page, Drew's page on Instagram. Follow my page. Yes, we will be checking if you are really following. All you have to do is if you are on Instagram, because this is an Instagram giveaway, not by Instagram by us, but because it's on the platform, make sure to like this video. Make sure to share the video to friends and family, and make sure to leave a comment.
And to subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe on YouTube. On YouTube. But yes, like, share, comment,
subscribe.
Follow.
All the above. You know, you guys have watched YouTube and Instagram. You guys know these things. Do all the things that everyone else tells you to do that we're missing. But comment, like, subscribe, all these things. That's all what we need to do.
So you and your other can go ahead and get some free tickets. It is located in the beautiful city of
Chula Vista.
Yes, in San Diego County, California.
San Diego.
So if you are anywhere between, North San Diego can go to Carlsbad, Oceanside, all of those cities. Even up to, even if you want to go from, Orange
Los
County,
Angeles.
just not that far
come on
driving.
down, man. Guys, listen, everything's mobile. You know, we'll figure it out. You guys get into the giveaway. You guys will have a great time.
That is correct. And come meet us for a meet and greet picture we'll take with you and post on social media.
It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. So have fun during the holidays, because you don't want to miss out, especially, I know they have beautiful Christmas tree lightings
Elmo
in Sesame.
And Big Bird
it's good for your kids, but you can also go with your significant other. I know it sounds babyish, right?
The lazy river.
But you don't know how romantic and how pleasant it is to go with your lover and just sit and enjoy going around the lazy river. Like we've gone so many times. Our friends have enjoyed it. They go. We take a little pregame shots in the car, right? But so definitely
because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because we don't give a fuck. So make sure to join us in this fun journey. This will expire December of this year. So we definitely want to go ahead and organize this for during the holidays, either before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, because the water park is going to close, because summer is over. This is the last things that they're doing. So make sure to follow Drew's page, follow my page, and follow even Sesame Place, because they're a great family theme park to have fun and SeaWorld. I've been going there for years, going and creating content. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Love it.
So stay tuned. You want to make sure for this great giveaway, do not miss this opportunity, because with today's inflation, going somewhere free is the best thing.
Free 99, baby. As long as I can get in free 99, I'm in.
Definitely. So I definitely want to go ahead and do some shout outs for these videos, because they were requested for season 1, episode 2 that we didn't say shout outs. They kind of got mad at me. So definitely want to make a shout out. Joanna's like, why don't you guys say hi to me?
Yeah.
So big shout out to my little sister, Joanna. Love you. She is in Lemon Grove, California. So she is watching us and always sharing and liking our shit. And yes, you do not qualify for this giveaway if you are my friend, because this is for fans of Shooting Star Media, fans for Drew, fans for Straya. I don't want them to say oh, they're their friends. Obviously, they won the giveaway. We want strangers to win. We want you guys to have an opportunity to enjoy what we enjoy.
100%.
Any shout outs, Drew?
Shout outs. I want to do a shout out to Chelsea Colton. Just want to say thank you, Chelsea Colton. You're awesome.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, she is someone out there that truly doesn't give a fuck. But we have to give it up to our big brother, which is Grant Colton. Okay, Grant Colton's really the one that's kept us all in that mindset of, guys, just don't give a fuck about these things. Sometimes, listen, in my busy day-to-day schedule, and if you guys don't know, Grant Colton's my business partner. I tag him in everything. He's not the social media guy. He's more of, I don't give a fuck, get it done type of guy.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Not even behind the scenes, just getting it done in the scenes. In the scenes, just getting it done. But, yeah, thank you to Grant Colton. Huge shout out to those guys, Chelsea and Grant Colton. And, of course, can't forget the big guy, Big Jake Light, man. Jake Light taught us all how to flip houses, use us on other people's money. He has a program and a course. I think I mentioned that in here a little bit. But DM me about that. We'll leave some of these people down there. We'll tag Joanna, right? Joanna's got an Instagram, boom.
Yeah. Joanna. All right. Shout out to Joanna before she yells at us.
Yeah, shout out to her. She's got her airtime. Bada bing, bada boom. We love it. Chelsea's good. Grant's good. Everybody's golden. So those are the people we're shouting out.
Yeah. But anyways, I think we need to head out because we just finished the bottle and we need another one.
Okay. It was a half bottle to start with.
Yeah. Don't make it seem all alcoholic over here,
all
guys.
Right, guys. Listen, we had to, if you pan around there's a crew behind us that we all had to give some shots to. So it didn't start out like a full bottle. But nonetheless, guys.
That's it for today for season 1, episode 3 from San Diego office here in our studio. Really excited to have another show, talk, conversation with you. Stay tuned because episodes are just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter.
They're going to get good, man. They're going to get epic.
So stay tuned. I'm Straya.
I'm Drew Dohn.
And thank you for watching Shooting Star Media Podcast.
God bless.